Just finished a new video. Oh, time to make a new one. Gotta keep the channel going. Another day, another bunch of stereotypes. It was a long time since the last episode, so I'll briefly go over the rules again. We got a bunch of gadgets and star powers, and we're gonna talk about the stereotypes for different combinations. Again, stereotypes do not include everyone, so even though Dynamike using Demolition Fidget Spinner might be, for example, the biggest motherfucker of the game, you might actually be anything other than that. Everything explained? Good, because now we're going in with the remaining Trophy Road Brawlers. What? Oh, right, we're going in what would be the remaining Trophy Road Brawlers. If they annoy you, don't even try to chase them. The fact is, they'll just get away from you in any way, no matter who you play. They're probably the first grader from your school who repeats everything after you and doesn't leave you alone, but as soon as you lay your hands on them, you get in trouble, but not them for being a little piece of shit. We gotta give our condolences to them though, since apparently shortening the detonation time made double jumping impossible, or at least harder. So yeah, 1 second of silence, now. Okay, there we go. There are two kinds of people using this. Number one being people that use the gadget for extra mobility since they can't jump around walls now and they still need something to get away from danger, even though that gadget really never saves you. And number two being people that use the gadget for extra damage on the heist safe or really anyone else, because taking damage in this game is a big no-no. Although you never really see this comp get played, and that's because the truth is, some combinations just shouldn't exist. These people are gigantic trolls and will make you want to throw your phone to the other side of the room. They'll keep on jumping over your shots, and when you just get close enough, they'll use the satchel charge, stun you, kill you, and then start spinning because you can't kill someone that is almost unkillable because they're invincible mid-air. Thankfully, there's some justice here, and it's called just simply skill issue, so unless it's a Lukey Bear wannabe, you should be fine. I mean it when I say it, do not even get close to those things. You'll get stunned and you will die, and after that you'll have to watch out for that Dynamike, since now they have a super which can pretty much take out half of the brawlers in the game. And if it's heist, then there should be at least one person for now on defending the heist safe 24/7, because it's just 1000 damage, but 1000 is a lot. This bow is the real support for your team. They'll help you charge that super, they'll help you explore the unseen, and will definitely not use those abilities for themselves only. At least they used to. I would say the rework really just made the gadget more suitable for teams than solo players. But if you really hate your team that much, then I might have something for you later. You love to play this comp, but you really hate to face it. This bow probably wins the prize for the most annoying combination of gadgets and star powers in the Trophy Road, but maybe my mind will change when we get to him. This bow will play anything because the gadget rework really made the totem at least good anywhere. The bow and his teammates will charge the supers way quicker than you, and then you'll have triple trouble. Man, it's pretty bad having scripts that are like 6 months old. Meanwhile, everybody will have to now fight an enemy team with probably crazy advantages. The bow will just put those mines anywhere on the map, and you bet at least one of you will be dumb enough to fall into them. But there's one thing that we can all admit, and that's that the rework really made the totem actually take skill to get the value off of. So, again, skill issue. Alright, campers. Today, I need you to find me the worst combination of two things possible. Go! And you've won the immunity! Bruh, you never see these people. Where earlier it were only bows that don't have the gadget, there's now probably also a small portion who use the tripwire gadget because they hate their team. And that tripwire gadget it's really just a nerf to these bows, because now they have an ability that does nothing because number 1, no one falls for their mines, and number 2, even if they do, they'll get out of there before the bow gets any chance to even use the gadget. If anything, the only use for that gadget is in Heist, where you can get immediate 6000 damage to the safe, but yeah, no. Okay, these mines are now just straight up horrifying. Once you fall into one of these mines, you will mostly get hit by the other 2. If it doesn't happen because you went any other way than forward, then good job. Now prepare to die anyway. And that's done. Oh,
But at least now they can't effortlessly charge their supers.
Well, yeah, but you gotta keep it in mind. Even though they can't charge the supers automatically now, they can still aim. There's no way you kill them when they're behind the wall. There's no way you kill them if they dodge your shots. But they'll always kill you, because they have all of the control and survivability they could ask for. Although if you're an assassin, you might just give them the biggest snap back to reality moment of their lives, so... If anything, these sticks are even more annoying because now, for the cost of their quick healing, their ammo reloads even faster, and that means, you know what, even more mines, baby! So they'll keep you stuck in one place, and your only hope is to actually perfectly time when to rush and take as little damage as possible. And the gadget, well, it's often useless to them since, I mean, they already have enough damage from their normal attacks, so... This tick, he just never dies. You wanna do the finishing blow? Boom! Gadget and stop hour. You wanna kill them with an assassin? Boom! Gadget. You wanna get them low? Well, don't even try. The truth is, these motherfuckers probably absorb more damage than tanks do. You know what? No. I think we found them. I think we have fucking found them. The most annoying combination of trophy bows. No, seriously, get the fuck out of my video now. You wanna hear the same joke again? Well then, take the last comp, but replace healing with hurting. There you go. Okay, I mean, sure, these sticks will have a harder time recovering from any damage taken, but they will still annoy the crap out of you and everyone else. And don't even try to get close to them if you want to stay alive. I mean, with great reload and a gadget comes great damage. Their super is the only thing that makes them viable. What about a little offer? Get rid of their turret, and you'll see them crumble as they cannot teleport back to safety or boost anyone's damage. The destruction of their turret is their doom, and that's why I want you to do it. So go on. And why would you even want to sacrifice your extra speed boost? Unless you rely on your teammates to win for you. Well, seems like another skill issue. They are always the gem carriers. And it's for a good reason. Once they get the 10th gem, they can just teleport to safety. And with the extra speed, they can actually match the speed of other brawlers, making 8-bit like a Code 2.0. The turret allows them to straight up get personal with someone and then retreat back to their side if they get in trouble just.
Boosted booster. Extra credit? 8-bit. You want damage? It's yours, my friend.
And that's why you only see them in Heist. They're pretty good at defending, attacking, and don't even get me started on the Heist safe. It's really a bit of a shame that we never see this outside of Heist because everybody just outruns 8-bit's Gadget or are just way quicker than him, making this entire comp just unlikely to be chosen anywhere else. Or maybe it's not that bad that we only see him in Heist. Okay, now they're trying a bit too much to become a cult. Just play Code for God's sake, if you want to. This 8-bit is nothing other than a Code clone, but of course, like every other clone, they aren't as good as the original. It's like if I were to buy overweight Code off of Wish, which I know at this point is not a funny joke anymore. Speed relied on a super, a Code super in form of a gadget that doesn't even break walls. I mean, sure, he has more damage and more health, But if you really like to play brawlers like you play Cold, then why don't you just marry him?
Cause I'm already married to Justice. Yeah, only a blind girl would marry you.
These guys are scared of anyone that can get close to them. They want to scare away any short-range brawlers, and they want to scare away any kind of assassins. They are annoying to fight against, but oh boy is it funny if you bait their gadget. Hey you, EMS players. If you already hated facing short-range brawlers and assassins so much, then why not get rewarded for facing one, eh? It's just the same thing, but even more annoying. Any brawler that gets caught in the super will now have to call their prayers or announce their next of kin, especially short-range brawlers and assassins. And the chances of you recharging that super after they're done with you? Well... These guys try to negate the damage reduction from the gadget with the star power, but they don't really use the gadget that often anyway, since most of the times the opponents don't get low enough to actually kill them. So even if it deals more damage than usually, it's not gonna really be used that much. But what's even better is the fact that they're making themselves so vulnerable that they might actually even die trying to kill someone.
Here's a quick tip. Don't hide behind walls. They have the perfect counter to hiding behind walls. Their supers damage everyone around them. It heals them if they're low on health. And even if they don't have it, they have the gadget to charge it. You don't even realize that you're trapped. You can't go anywhere, you can't hide. It's a lost cause. But you know what? I feel like freedom isn't what you want. I have a feeling that you're right where you want to be. Even if you had any way of doing damage to them, most of the times they will survive. You can't heal, and the gates of either heaven or hell open to take you with them. And when it goes to the brave that survived attacks like this, although the idea of even getting near these people is crazy enough, you actually did manage to take them out. I am proud of you, but there's even more of them waiting for you later. This is the end for this brawler's gadget and star power stereotypes. End communication.
This guy somehow manages to always find the most secure spot for their gadget that even throwers can't hit it somehow. And now for the rest of the game you have to deal with something that feels kind of like invincible opponents. And even if you do get rid of that speed zone, they still have 2 more, so yeah, good luck doing that 2 times more. And if Stu's teammates were already held to combat, then just wait for Stu himself and his super that somehow gets him to the other side of the map. At least he doesn't have the knockback anymore, and the turret is nerfed too. This is really just like the last one, but instead of being unkillable because of speed, now they're unkillable because of heals and the speed. You might think that healing for 500 with a super is weak, but it really changes when you also dash forward and when it charges instantly. This guy? He doesn't care that the opponents are faster than him. Even if he will still rush in, still somehow kill a guy, rush back to his spawn, and then just leave you sad. This guy doesn't care about their teammates' speed too, so if anything goes down, they'll just die and leave their teammates in a 2v3, so... Also, just to make it clear, no, the breakthrough gadget with 0 drag does not make you any better at destroying walls than Colt, Brock, Bull, El Primo, Ruffs, Shelly, Piper, Frank. Hey guys, I found him! It's the knockout/bounty main! For real now, this person never gets out of their knockout or bounty closet, and this probably doesn't change for any other brawlers either. They would be the kind of person that plays Primo or Jackie on these modes and still somehow kicks you back to yesterday. To be honest, if you would ever insult these people, they would personally break through your wall and start giving you a 40-page long presentation about why Stu's only good for these game modes. And that's all of the Trophy Road Brawlers. Next time it will be time to move to the rares and maybe super rares in the same video, although I'm not too sure. I mean, 4 rares and 5 super rares. Anyway, for now, I'm just a guy named Olaf. Remember that you can always check out my other content on this channel. Like and subscribe as always, and I'll see you later.